Hi Russell, great to see you again today. Super session. And we'll take a little look at your swing first of all on the far left hand side. Posture, good. Backswing, massively improved. You can see there that that body weight isn't moving anywhere near as much back on your heels during the backswing as it was. Club's in a great position at that point as well. The hands just slightly behind your right shoulder and the arm plane matching the shoulder plane beautifully. So a good position at the top of your backswing. What we see now is during the downswing there's a tendency to straighten that spine angle. So you can see there's a tendency for the spine to become a little bit more erect, and as a result your head comes away from that line. Now previously that was happening because your balance was off, and what we discussed today was a little bit more about the lower body action and the way the spine works. So what we see here, if I take you down onto the top right, Colin Montgomery's spine angle at address is marked off with the red line. If we run Colin Montgomery's swing through, particularly into the follow through, you can see clearly that his spine isn't tilted forward anymore, but at the end of the swing actually tilts back the opposite way. So he's going from being leaning forward to leaning back. So he's called what we call extended. Now every player is going to do that. You're going to use that extension and that ability. You're going to use your lower body to push up from the floor to generate power, and that's what we see here. As you come into that golf ball, you're good to go at that point, and then from now on in we see the upper body start to straighten. You can see everything's coming up. And yet when we watch Montgomery, he makes the same move. You can see clearly that he extends if you look at his follow through on the bottom right. And yet when we look at him through impact, he appears to have the same tilt towards the ball all the way through his swing. So you can see there at that point, just after impact, his spine is tilted back, and yet he's tilted when looking down the line towards the golf ball. So we've got to take a little look at why that happens. The key move here for you, Russ, and I'm just going to bring Montgomery up on the full screen now for you and zoom in on his lower body. The key move here, which is going to allow you to stay in your tilt towards the ball whilst you extend, is the movement of the left hip. And we take a little line and put it on the left hip, and we can see that as Montgomery swings down, you're going to see that left hip move forward in the downswing, much more than it was at address. Left hip moves forward. The consequent effect, and I mentioned this to you, if you get a chance to video your swing in the time in between your lessons, what we would like to see from face on, player is using the hips properly, the left knee as you start down is going to work over the top of the left ankle. Then as you continue down, it's going to move out a couple of inches in front of the left ankle. And then as you continue through, you start to extend, push up from the floor, and the leg straightens. So I'm just going to run that through again. This time with a full swing in view. And we'll watch it through a few times. He's going to move the left knee over the ankle, out the ankle, and then straighten up. And you can see those legs straightening as he comes through. He starts to push up from the floor just before impact. That allows as the spine goes back, the club catapults through and increases your club head speed. And you saw today towards the end of your session a marked difference in the speed the ball was coming off the club face when you got that little bump forward with your hips. One more time. Hips are moving forward whilst clearing, and the legs are straightening through impact, pushing you up, generating extra power. Good luck with it. Speak to you again soon. If you need anything in the meantime, feel free to pop in a shot for a chat, pick up the phone, or send me an email. Well done.